Hey, what's up, guys? We are going into game number 3 of the grand finals between iMarine and Dynamite. We're going on expedition. Dynamite wanted this map. Starting down here in the bottom left position, we have iMarine as Terran.
With the how the tables have turned.
And Dynamite as Protoss.
Because the top right reveals a Dynamite Harry as Protoss, so the tables have flipped entirely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this should be interesting.
This should be interesting. A big thank you to everybody that is tuning in live on the stream. And if you guys are tuning in live and you missed the majority of the tournament, don't worry, all these games will be posted on YouTube, so you guys can watch them or rewatch them. Whatever it is.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
You can do that.
You can totally do it.
Secondly, a shout out to our sponsors, G2A and JORD wood watches, giveaways for both in the description below of this video and underneath the stream chat. I know we say it every single game, but...
That's because they're our sponsors. And we need to do it.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Deal with it.
Okay, well... We have, we're at the minute and 30-second mark. Now let's talk here for a second. iMarine, we've seen him be Terran, and it's not bad, but it's definitely not as strong as Protoss. Have we yet seen Dynamite as Protoss?
Yes. He did the Blinkstalker.
That's right.
He did the Blinkstalker,
and he knows what he's doing.
And he did it well.
Yeah, and he knows what he's doing with it. So, whew, this is, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh, BM.
So, iMarine putting down a engineering bay. Of course, Dynamite can go down and kill that if he wants to. It's in his natural.
Yep.
So, it's fair game. Meanwhile, down here, still no command center yet. It looks like he is going to go for a command center. He's got 300 minerals, so he's just going to save up for that. Probe is going to not get that SCV, and he's just going to be a dick and finish it at about 80%.
That's such a dick move. It's like the worst block in the game. 690.
But look at that.
Oh, that's an even better block.
You want to take my natural?
That's an even better block.
You want to take my natural, huh?
Where you just take the whole gold.
Okay, I'm going to take the gold. How does that sound?
Oh, if he kills this SCV.
Oh, and he's going to grab this one as well.
If he kills this SCV.
But what iMarine doesn't know...
He has a gold, so if he kills this SCV and he doesn't do any further scouting...
Oh, that would suck. Oh, one more tickle in that ass. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
There it is. But iMarine spending some minerals here, some early minerals on these engineering bays. Meanwhile, Dynamite saying, okay, you want to go ahead and take my natural, my third.
That's interesting because if iMarine now does what he did last game, where he decides that he has a plan and he's going to stick to it no matter what, and he's not going to really do any further scouting. Now that he's left the base to put those two engineering bases,
he's never going to know that gold exists.
If he never leaves again, he's not going to know that that gold exists until it's probably too late. And he knows, for example, that I mean, he has to guess. You would hope that he would.
He put two and two together once he doesn't expand.
If I blocked those two.
Yeah.
You know, and
it's almost a bad thing for him.
It is
because you're in there. He cancels this. He's not going to let that sit because he needs that minerals, and he's probably putting two and two together at this point. He's going, well, if he doesn't have a natural or a third, he has to be getting gold, and that's actually not good for me because Protoss can now sit on 2 base with the gold instead of going for 3 bases and take a huge economy lead.
Absolutely.
And this is already going now. So if we take a look at the income tab, it's already begun, and we got to also, you know, there's going to be mules here as well. But it's not going to be as much as a gold, and there's the scout. He sees it.
Wow. So he actually did go out to scout it, and he only put 2 and 2 together. He's going to be going at it. Will he get a probe kill with that?
No. He might lose another SCV though, and he can't take Marines up here and kill this.
No,
he only can take SCVs. That's it.
There's a full 5 minutes almost now of gold mining time.
Yep.
Which is substantial.
Yep.
To say the least. That SCV goes down, he loses another SCV, plus the canceled engineering bay, plus the second one. So, I mean, really, iMarine...
He almost put himself in this position.
He's put himself in a pretty nasty little position here. It's not to say that he's put himself out of the game, but...
No, of course not.
When a Protoss is matching a Terran...
An
economy on 2 base...
Not good.
You know that's not good.
It's not good. And you've got 2 mules going at the same time as well, and you're still not where Dynamite is at in economy-wise.
That's the scary bit.
You're in some doo-doo butter. He is, though, producing lots of units because he knows at the 10-minute mark...
he's going to have to have it.
He's going to have to.
Luckily, he is wise enough to get stim.
Yeah, unlike some of the other games we saw.
That will help him significantly. So I'm kind of interested. No, it is the Twilight Council. I don't need to be interested.
Oh, not Blink this time, but Charge.
You know what? I was going to say, if he gets gold, you know, as Protoss can't physically collect enough gas to keep up with the mineral production. Maybe he does go Zealots. I didn't think he was going to go Charge Lots.
Very smart.
But he's going to go Charge Lots.
I like it.
And he's going to go a step further by the looks of it
and get Templar.
And get some Templar.
So he's going to be going for Storm, and he's going to have Charge Lots. He doesn't have
eventually Archon.
He doesn't have those upgrades for him, but still. I mean, at the 10-minute to 12-minute mark,
he might be going straight for
it's going to be huge
and skip over Storms altogether.
That's a possibility as well. But I mean, he's going. This is a lot of bio. Storm would just eat this apart, and Imarine is scared. Dynamite's got gold, so he's putting all of his extra resources into upgrades, so getting stim, getting combat shields, and getting units, but he doesn't have anything here. No bunkers, no barracks, no nothing.
Well, he's got a couple minutes to make that choice yet.
Couple minutes as in a minute and 30 seconds, which is not a whole lot of time. It's just about enough time to put it down, and it needs to get started, like, now. Meanwhile, by the time the timer's up, his upgrade for Charge is going to be finished. He isn't going for the Storm, so you might be right about just getting those Archons, but it would be nice to see him get Storm to follow up. Getting a couple of Archons for your unit composition is very smart. It's going to be a nice meat shield. It's going to do good splash damage, but I think in the middle of the attack, if Imarine doesn't fully hold,
a bunch of Zealots just come out of the
there's going to be like 9 warp in. If Imarine manages to hold, he needs to go into Storm. Absolutely needs to go into Storm. Because he is still going to be sitting on... Oh, man, that's a lot of gateways.
Here it comes.
Getting one more Archon.
It's going to happen.
And we're 25 seconds away from the battle. Still nothing here.
I think he's spending most of his time getting his Archons, and then the last warp will be the Zealots. And there they are.
Yep.
That's terrifying.
It's also got a proxy over here at the 3rd. And Imarine is moving out here.
That's not going to do
anything. He's got 2 medevacs, but, I mean...
That's going to get wrecked.
3 Archons alone. He's got enough for a time warp or an overcharge. There's another warp in. These charge lots are going to do damage. Here it goes. We're at the 10-minute mark, and he's going to be forced to pick up and go away. He's going to lose one of the medevacs. He doesn't want to lose that. And he has nothing here at him. Now he's putting up bunkers.
Now he's putting down bunkers.
Going, oh, shit. Oh, okay. I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah, I should probably have some bunkers. Oh, shit, I don't have them yet.
Yep. This is bad.
That's real bad.
This might actually just be game.
No, I think it is.
Oh, but the SCVs are being pulled.
The SCVs are strong as shit, but those Archons right now?
Yeah, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose the majority of the Zealots up front. He still has quite a bit, though. He needs to start focus firing on an Archon at a time. One of them does go down. Medivacs, 3 of them still healing, but it's too much. It's just too much. He needed those bunkers down earlier. If he had the bunkers down and pulled the SCVs to repair, he would have been totally fine, but he just wasn't ready for it. And you know what? Imarine did this to himself, taking both of those expansions and forcing Dynamite. And you know what? Dynamite didn't even hesitate. He immediately put down the gold, and that's what really gave him the advantage. If he would have waited a little while and then put down the gold, it might have been a little bit of a different story. I still think the same outcome, but it wouldn't have been as strong of an attack as it was at that point in the game. But Imarine really just did himself in there. And now he's facing elimination.
Yeah.
So
no, that was rough, and Imarine, or Dynamite Harry, I should say, showing once again that he is just as proficient with Protoss than anything, really. That was well done. Certainly a hard thing for Terran to deal with. If he had gotten the bunkers earlier, there was I think he holds that.
Oh, he holds. Absolutely.
And then he gives himself another shot. Storm comes immediately following that, and it would have been a tough battle
game
still.
regardless.
But he put it on himself. I think blocking 1 is natural. Was fine.
Yep.
I think the second one was a bit aggro, and it ultimately put him too far behind to be able to deal with Charge Lot and Archon.
Yes, sir. Well, ladies and gents, we're going to be going into Game 3 right after this. Make sure to check out those sponsors once again. Dynamite taking down Game number 3, and we're going into Game number 4 here. Imarine needs to win this to take it into the Game number 5, because this is a best of 5 series.
Yes.
Dynamite wins the next one. He's the champion. We'll see you guys in just a few.
Sit tight.